easy for you guys probably wherever you come from because you're better than everyone else. But there's going to become a stage where you're the same as everyone else or not as good as everyone else. And to get past that, you got to push yourself. And so sometimes I think guys don't realize, they think, yeah, I'm working hard, I'm spending time in the gym, but are you really pushing yourself?
Too many young players get good at a particular skill and then they just stay with that skill and they work on the things they do well as opposed to working on things that they can improve on. If you're a righty, you ought to make your left hand just as good as your right hand, whether it's dribbling, passing, or even shooting, to improve areas of your game that could that need some work, and you become a more dangerous player when you work on those weaknesses.
All right, we're going to come up on you, and we're going to overemphasize physical defense. What we have found across the country, when we go against that, they can still keep their dribble. They don't care about it. They can go wherever they want. Okay? You need to push them in. Now we're done. This is the end of one throw. Okay, here we go. Right hand count. Go.
Create a practice environment that's actually tougher than the game. Whether it means making 10 free throws in a row before you leave the gym, or working on your left hand, shooting a left-handed hook, dribbling with your left hand, your weak hand. I think those things are really important to the development of a good young player.
The great shooters in the game shoot game shots from game spots at game speed every time they work out. There are three phrases or terms that are used with today's players that these players have to understand. The first one is hard work. Well, hard work is the price of admission. If you don't work hard, you don't get on the floor. It's that simple, because everyone works hard. So that won't separate you. That'll get you in the game, okay, in the door. Then competitiveness. Most of them are competitive if they start to separate themselves from the rest of the group. And that's the inside determination and desire to win anything you're involved in. But we're the elite, the Steve Nashes, they're in an elite group, and that group's called committed. And that's a word that people talk about, but they don't understand. If we can get these guys to start to think about what it takes to get into that elite group of the committed athlete, then you're talking about maybe one of them is, someone's the next Steve Nash. We don't know who.
Kept every day trying to get a little bit better, and before you know it, you've taken this big jump, and you went from being whatever, the best player on your high school team, the best player in your state, the best player in the country, to, first round draft pick. And so don't stop thinking in terms of, I got to do the little things every single day because I'm trying to get here. Don't think of it short term. You got to be in the moment and work every day, but it's because you're trying to keep getting better, keep getting better. You never ever arrive.